great. So what are you looking to do?
Well, I got like I got two things that's actually going on. I started internet marketing, CPA offers and whatnot, and I made a little bit of money with a certain company, and I started running traffic. And then the second, when I got my first payout, we used the money that we made to invest back into stuff we were promoting, and it turns out we were actually using keywords that were trademarked. I guess that's what they said, and all the money, traffic went to nowhere. But I know like what I was doing kind of worked, and I could use it on different CPA offers and run traffic and do the same thing and make money. I just didn't have the money to keep going.
Wow. Now, is this a non-profit or a for-profit, or what are you doing? There's something you talked about, a non-profit.
Well, actually, my dad owns a church, and
I see.
We were trying to start a youth ministry. Well, I wanted to start a youth ministry because I wanted to help the kids not make the same mistakes I had made. And I wanted to teach them the internet marketing stuff so they would have a different path to go than, messing up.
What would you say if you could get $10,000 a month of free money to market on the internet? Would that help?
Yeah, that would help.
Okay.
Excellent. That would help.
For nonprofits, Google does that.
Right.
See, Google has a grant. They give out $10,000 a month to nonprofits to use as advertising on Google, so you can create funds like you have. You use CPA campaigns, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this would, for your ministry or whatever, it would be that. So to me, it would be maybe using that. Now you have the skills to do the marketing, and you set up your ministry as a nonprofit or run it as part of the church, because that's already a nonprofit, right?
Right.
And so now you set that up to run that and to raise funds to do your activities for the youth.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
So what I'll be doing is running traffic to get those donations to help run.
Right.
I'm doing okay.
Right. And you could also have a Kickstarter campaign for that, or a campaign on one of the crowdfunding sites. Maybe that's a good activity to have, because now, where are you located? Whereabouts?
Fayetteville, Georgia.
Fayetteville, okay. See, then if you're on maybe one of these crowdfunding sites, that gives you more, authority kind of thing on what you're doing. And you're a nonprofit on this, so then you work with Google, so you're getting traffic because you're on the crowdfunding site, and then generating traffic from Google with that money that you've learned, and that may make sense. Now, so the first thing would be to do is find out, Google grants, and you'll see the nonprofit, and go through that, understand to see if, how to apply for that, I would think is the first thing to do. Also, where are you in Georgia again?
Fayetteville.
Fayette
County.
How big is that?
Like as Fayette County, it's not really that big.
Right, not big. Because what I would call 211, wherever you are there in Georgia, and tell them you're looking for the closest Business Development Center.
Okay, hold on, let me write that.
Yeah, I'll write it here in the thing.
Okay.
So you're looking for the Business Development Center. And they can't be too far. If you can, go and talk to them. They're free consulting for any problem you have with your business or even with your church. See?
Okay.
For a nonprofit or business or whatever, they're free to handle legal problems, marketing problems, anything. So this is something, you know, you could use instead of just trying to figure out yourself on the internet. You know?
Okay.
Now also, there's another thing. If you call your governor's office, the governor's office, they have a special office that helps people in the state get grants.
Could you repeat that?
In the governor's office,
okay,
they have someone that helps you get grants. They have a special office that does that. I have the link somewhere else, but I don't know it off the top of my head. Every state has that. See, so if you're looking, you call the governor's office in Atlanta, and you tell them when you get that office, say, "Hey, I'm a church. I'm looking for help in getting grants."
Okay.
Yeah, and they have a staff that helps you do that, or they should. I mean, almost every state does. Our state, I have a whole list of states somewhere, but not off the top of my head. But that's the way to find those people.
Okay. No, what?
So now, if you're saying you were doing a CPA campaign, but then why do you need money if you're doing a CPA campaign?
Oh, okay. When I did it, with the money that I had invested, we made money back, right?
Yeah.
But then when we put it again, I guess they somehow caught in their system that we were using the wrong keywords. And like trademark keywords. So all the money that we had made was already put into it. So they said they wasn't going to pay us out because we were using trademark keywords, and I didn't have more money to put in. Like, it was money that my dad had gave to me to start doing CPA marketing, so I could learn it and then show it to the kids at the church.
Right.
That would learn it and whatnot.
But now CPA marketing, were you paying per sale or per acquisition or?
Oh, well, it was okay. Basically, I pretty much called anything that I did was CPA marketing or whatnot, because that's what the teacher that we got a course or whatever and a coach, and he was pretty much calling everything CPA, but either it was cost per lead or cost per sale. I just called it CPA, but it was per sale. Every sale we got them, they would pay us. They'll pay us $50 per. It was a web hosting.
Right.
It's called hosting, and they would pay us $50 per sale that we made. And then if we made over 3 that month, they'll pay us $100 per sale.
Wow. So now by doing that, were you buying traffic to get those sales? Is that what you were doing?
We use this software called Espionage, where they bought information from Google and Bing to see what keywords were doing the best and what ad copies were doing best. And we just use those same ad copies and those same keywords. And we ran traffic on Google and on Bing.
So in other words, you had to pay. I'm trying to see if you're just getting, so you're buying traffic. Is that right?
They will buy.
Okay.
They will buy traffic.
So you're buying traffic, sending it to the CPA site. So every time you get a deal there, you are getting paid, and you're able to pay for the traffic, right? But then they stop paying you. Right? So, yeah.
They said they weren't going to pay us because we were using the wrong keywords, and they didn't have a problem with it the first month, and we didn't know that we couldn't use those keywords, so
how would
we
you
used
know?
them the next month. Since we had money made in the last month, we just put a bunch into it, and we made a lot more sales, and they were just like, well, we see you're using our trademark keywords and whatnot, so you can't trademark bid on keywords.
Wow, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Wow. And even though that it was your traffic, but well, that sounds funny. Okay. Okay, Jay, about a minute left. Anything else I can help you with?
No, sir, not at the moment. I was gonna buy your on your tutoring site.
Oh, good.
Session or whatever, $60. I was gonna buy that because also my mom has a business in Decatur.
Oh.
It's a restaurant called Magic Wings, and I seen a video on YouTube about a grant
Right.
that would pay to train their
Yes.
employees and whatnot. And I was just
Yeah, no, I'd be happy to. What I'll do on those, on that, the tutor, the custom research, I'll show her all the money, the grants and everything, you know, zero interest loans and everything for her business.
okay.
Okay. And even getting government contracts. Yeah.
Oh, I will thank you.
Okay, take care.
Your session has ended.